Interstate 20 going eastbound from Atlanta over towards Augusta. This is the Experiment Design Cell 3-47. The state assigned ID on it is 3203. The candidate project selection data sheets indicated 10-inch concrete, 6 inches cement stabilized base mixed in place, and a sandy silt subgrade. The joint spacing on it is staggered, similar to the last one, or exactly the same as the last one. The average joint spacing being 19 inches. No dowels, skewed joints, 1.5 feet per lane. Station 273 and runs through 278 in the eastbound direction. Station 275 is the same as Station 2 that I have numbered here, and that station number 275, that is imprinted into it. It was selected in the same design cell 33017, which we identified earlier today. It is on the adjacent project, same section, same subgrade. The difference in these two sections is the other was a cut section, this is a fill section. And there are some interesting differences in distress, which I'll note as I go along here. They were built in the same year and carried the same traffic. Therefore, we will be able to use the same traffic monitoring equipment for both of these sites. I'm going to swing on up and around and get a panoramic view of the test section. You saw some of the distress I was talking about just then. Okay, we've got a 3% grade going uphill. May not be so visible to see because of the dense forest over here to my side, but we are in a considerable fill in here, 10 to 15 feet. Swinging on around clockwise, looking back down the test section, we've got excellent sight distance here. Should have no problem at all in having the traffic being able to see us working. Moving on back around, same kind of woods out on the other side with some mixed harvest. I'm going to begin the walking survey, and I'll be stopping occasionally to indicate some of the distress noted here. At the first joint in the test section, and I'll stop before I get started. This is probably the most prevalent distress noted. It is a longitudinal crack which is developed right at mid-slab. It does not extend without the length. This goes for about 2 feet there. Let me back off of it. Give some perspective on it. Okay, you can see it relative to the width of the lane and everything else. Okay, I'm going to move on down. The faulting on this test section was negligible. 0 in most places. The highest registered with the fault meter was 1/32 of an inch. We've got the surface shoulder sitting on top of cement stabilized base mixed in place with a cylinder brake of around 750. It's pretty stout stuff. That's what we were having trouble driving through last time. We'll set the permanent marker at the edge of the shoulder. To show another example of the distress I was talking about. It's another one of those longitudinal cracks. Here's there's also been some pumping around. As in the other case, this appears to have been, the joints have been cleaned and resealed rather recently. The distresses noted here include some transverse cracking, some longitudinal cracking, which I've already shown.